Your job, therefore, is to drive the traffic. You need to share the link to build your audience, to get people to go and see the site where it must do the rest of the promotional job. So think about as your social media posts being the appetizer, the teaser, the little taste of what's out there with an easy click to go and learn more. Or your email marketing. We know we don't do emails that are miles long. People want to read more, they want to know more, send them to a Canva link to go and read the whole story. I hope you've got that loud and clear and you understand how this thing will work for you. Before we go into this design, the 6 basic components of a simple website, this applies anywhere, but this is going to be a list of what you need to create before you start your design. So you need these things ticked. You need your clear headline and your outcome, your USP. What are you doing for people? Then you need your image gallery. You need to be clear on what kind of pictures you want, how many you want. Go in advance and look for them on Canva. Then you need storytelling. So if you don't know how to tell stories, get ChatGPT to help you. To write your USP, to write why people should be interested, what your service does for people. Remember, people buy with their hearts. How does your service help people feel? That's why it's storytelling, because it's deeper than just selling. It's telling. It's telling them a story. It's giving them a vision of what's next. And then you must have a call to action. What do you want people to do next? Do you want them to click to buy? Do you want them to sign up for a newsletter? Do you want them to connect with your WhatsApp? Be clear on what action you want them to take, your call to action. Then it's a place to put testimonials. So many of us, first of all, are not good at collecting testimonials. Secondly, where do you put them? You can't really see reviews clearly on Facebook anymore. We used to have a beautiful tab for reviews. Now you have to share the Google business link to get people to see reviews. Put it here. Have a whole page, if necessary, just for your testimonials, that you can send people to a landing page to read testimonials. There's another purpose. And then, of course, your contact details. You need to give everybody a telephone, an email, a newsletter sign up, social media, because, reiterating what I said earlier, you do not know where your customers are coming from, where your prospects are coming from. You don't know where they're going next. Give them every single possible way to connect. You cannot dictate, I want you to connect with me on WhatsApp because that's where I communicate. You've got to give them all the options and you've got to be in all those places for them to connect. So let's just quickly run through headline and value proposition. It's the first thing your visitors see. Keep it clear and direct. Use benefit-driven language. What's in it for them? And avoid generic headlines like welcome to my website. Instead, get glowing with pure collagen powder, for example. Find your dream home in Cape Town rather than welcome to my website. My essential oils, pure therapeutic grade essential oils for a healthier life. Course creation, launch your first online course, no tech skills needed. Can you see how those are benefit-driven headlines, not generic, quick and simple? Engaging visuals. Think about your branding. Think about your color scheme. You will see most of the time my colors are a very similar palette that work with my brand color scheme. So this is carried through on all my visuals. You want them to work together. You don't want them to scream at each other. If you decide to use a yellow accent, which by the way, there's a little tip for you there. Yellow catches attention. A yellow accent here and there, like your call to action button, and here and there in the images. Great way to take people's eye from there to there to there to a call to action. Think about using colors. Canva stock photos. You know, Canva is linked to galleries you would search online for free photos. Why make your life so hard? Go and use Canvas photos. They're free. You're allowed to use them. Don't just tell, show. Help people with images that connect emotionally, and keep it clean and cohesive, that you follow a theme. Engaging copy and storytelling. I've talked to you about connection emotionally with pictures. Connect emotionally with your words and your storytelling. Talk into their pain points. Use their conversational language. No jargon, no geek speak. Use their language. And remember, features tell, benefits sell. So use benefits to explain why they need this. Then, call to action. A call to action tells visitors what action to take next. Make it big and bold. Remember, big tip here, when you create a website, your call to action button is teeny. When people look on it on a mobile device, they can't click it. Make sure that call to action is big enough for people to click on a mobile device. Buy now, register now, join our website. You'll contact us if you've got that kind of a thing, or register for our website or whatever. Make sure it's big enough to use and fill in and do on a mobile device. Limit the choices. Don't give people 100 call to action options. Be very focused on the goal of that site and the outcome you want. Where are you taking people? On a page, on the whole site. You might be promoting something, in which case you have a call to action there. But at the end of the site, what do you want them to do next? You want them to stay connected. So give them social media, give them a newsletter link, whatever it might be. And use for call to action, action-orientated words. Don't be wishy-washy. Learn now is becoming a bit boring. Buy now. Get this now. Look. Again, conversational language is very good for your call to action buttons. Get this now. Come get creative now. Then our testimonials. There is nothing that builds trust and takes people on the journey better than genuine endorsements. Real customer reviews with people's names, that they can feel somebody actually said this. And don't make it sound like highly recommended, because that really is not a good testimonial. You want somebody who's actually talking about an outcome. If you have industry credibility, add a few logos. Show where you've been published. Show where you've spoken. Show who you have sold something to. And numbers. Numbers work in any headline, but particularly in testimonials. I have helped over 500 people who thought they weren't creative with my workshops. That starts saying to people, oh my goodness, she's really out there doing her stuff. I want to be one of those. Common mistakes are fake reviews, testimonials, and not including either the name, the location, the photo, or something that gives that testimonial credibility. Right, and then contact information. I've told you, give them all the options. I want to talk to you about a contact form. Me personally, I think it is a detrimental thing in this day and age where you've got a limited attention span. If any of you have got a contact form on a website, go and remove it now. Because who goes and wants to make contact with somebody and must now give their waist dimensions and their shoe size? Really? It is nonsense. You want people to connect. Give them a WhatsApp link and make sure it's enabled as a link, i.e. HTTP, WhatsApp me and your number. Go and Google if you don't know how to do that. Use a WhatsApp one-click link. Your social media platforms. Once people have connected on social media, you can still take them on a journey and keep offering them stuff that brings them in, and ultimately, hopefully, they will subscribe to your newsletter. And if you are a physical business, embed your Google map. Show them where you are located. Show them where the place is that you run your workshops. It helps people find you easily. Biggest mistake is making it difficult for people to find your contact information. They leave and they won't be back, folks. Stop making people jump through loads of hoops to get in touch, and make sure your links and your email addresses work, and your WhatsApp has an autoresponder, that your email gets responded to, because you don't want people to reach out and then are left hanging. Very important part of that customer journey. In summary, a simple, well-constructed website with clear messaging, strong visuals, and a compelling call to action is all you need to convert visitors to customers. Is that not actually so simple? Imagine up till today how difficult you thought websites were. So I hope you're rethinking this and making it simple. Remember, keep it simple, Suze. So this is one of our KISS principles.